everybody, and welcome back to SCDCENT Presents The Age Woman, and I am Miss Nicole. And today I want to bring you that series about that good herb talk, where I give you tips and tricks about things that I've learned while utilizing herbs. So I've really been getting into this herb, learning how to apply herbs, especially since my husband's been sick. I've told you guys this story before. And a couple of things that I've noticed with the herbs is that herbs, the medicine that they sell you over the counter for certain things, you should just leave it there, because the herb version is much better. So I have been telling you a lot of good things, but I gotta tell you the bad stuff too. That goes along with dealing with herbs. Herbs are all around us in one way, shape, form, or fashion, and we don't even really pay it any attention, because we just used to, we just don't know. Period. We just don't know. So there are all type of little household things that you may have around your house right now that can heal you of some ailment or something that's bothering you, and you don't even know it. But the only way that you're going to figure it out is by utilizing it and applying that knowledge. That's it. Wisdom is knowledge applied. So when you learn things, you have to go back and apply it to see if it works. And if it works, that means that's your new method. You always want to utilize things that work. If a method doesn't work, don't keep using it, because you're going to keep getting the same results. But if you do something and you get good results from that, you do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You do that all the time. So, like I was saying, I have used the herbs, and so far, me utilizing the herbs, I have noticed a reduction in period pain when my cycle come on. Like, I be hurting a little bit. Usually I have to take 9 ibuprofen pills my first 3 days. 3 pills, 3 days. So that's 9, right? And I utilize the herbs, and I promise you, like, only the first day I was hurting. The first day I took 3 pills, and I didn't have to take any more after that. I promise you, I didn't take any more pills after that. And that's like a first. I always have to have 3 pills 3 days. And sometimes it used to be I have to have 3 in the morning and 3 at night, because the pain will come back. Like, once the pills wear off, I have to take some more. But I've noticed that has really helped. And that's the chamomile tea. I got the chamomile tea from Walmart. Chamomile tea is amazing, and it soothes my nerves. Oh my gosh, like, if you're just an uptight kind of person, you need chamomile tea in your life. You really do. All you ladies, anybody who listening to my voice, you should be drinking like some kind of herbal tea just to soothe your soul every day. It'll calm your spirit. It'll make you feel so much better. You'll be like, wow, she was right. I really need to drink this tea. You really need to drink tea and coffees and warm drinks. How you think you're gonna get your herbs and everything? And the period, and you big girls, that's just like a must. If you down south big girls down here still cooking cornbread and chitlins and all that other stuff, you need to definitely have a day where you just get you some herbs. Have you a couple of days, and especially if you fasting, when you're going on these when you're doing your holy fasting, you should end your fast with some type of herb all the time. That's Dr. Sebi. That's what he said. You should end your fast with some type of herb. Even if it's just, you just take a mouthful of sea moss that you made, or some kind of sea moss gel that you done purchased, or some elderberry syrup. Elderberry syrup is really good. But you should take that. You can just take that after a fast, but you should always, sorry about that, that's my computer. You should always take some herb after a period of fasting. Why? Because the stomach is empty. The body is going to get that herb right away. So it's going to digest into your system real good, Like today, I got up at 7, and my husband had a doctor's appointment, so we didn't get back to the house until like after 12. So of course I ain't had no breakfast since this morning. I ain't eaten since the last night when we went to bed, but I was good. But when I did finally eat, like, I had an amazing salad, y'all. This salad is so delicious, and I'm gonna tell you what the recipe is right after these messages. I'm going to be right back to tell you about this salad. Get a paper and pen so you can write this down. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. Hey everybody, and welcome back to SCDC ENT Presents The Aged Woman, and I am Miss Nicole, and I gotta tell you about this salad y'all I had today. I enjoyed so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so his mother sent a delicious salad over, and I had to just flip it and put my touch on it. So the salad basis was strips, small strips, finely sliced strips of celery, shredded nice celery, shredded nice carrots, tomatoes, avocado, and lettuce. That's the base of the salad, okay? And so I, in my deliciousness, was like, yes, yeah. And my husband was like, I don't want that salad. I was like, that's fine, I'll take it. So what I did was I broke the avocado down into smaller pieces because they started getting them little brown dots everywhere. I broke the avocado down into smaller pieces, and I added some of my dulce chow chow to it. And if you don't know what my dulce chow chow is, you got to go check out my YouTube page. I got a recipe for some dulce chow chow that I made that I'm still eating on. Dulce is extremely wonderful. If you are anemic, it helps boost your blood intake. And you have to treat it like medicine. You cannot just eat a whole thing. It's medicine. So you use little bits at a time, like chow chow. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit at a time to boost your iron up. And once your iron get up, then you don't need it anymore. You just kind of, well, you can still eat it, but you just fall back. You know what I'm saying? You can fall back off it, but it'll be a beautiful thing. So now my dulce chow chow, I added some of that to mixed it all into this, and I added a little bit more of my favorite Kraft tomato vinaigrette. It's like an Italian vinaigrette tomato dressing. Added some of that to it, and I don't have time to make my own salad dressing, y'all, I know, but I just like that one. So I add that to my salad, and I mixed it up, and I added me some turkey pastrami, because yes, I'm eating me some lunch meat with this salad. I added me some turkey pastrami and some turkey breast and like lunch meat, and I chopped it up over the salad, and I mixed all that deliciousness together, and I had some crispy tortilla potato chips. You know, those were tortillas, so I like something crunchy. And man, you talk about something that was so delicious. You don't have to put no meat in it if you don't want to. You can just eat the salad the way it is. It's delicious either way. But you need the dulce chow chow. Or you need to make sure that you, because you need the dulce chow chow to make it pop. Because that's what they'll do. That dulce is all that. Because it's like, it's chow chow. You know? So it gives it like a tangy taste. and it's good when you come in to add some acidity to your body, and it has apple cider vinegar in it, so it adds a little acidity to your body, so it's really good. You got to check the video out and definitely try it. If you're anemic, the dose is very good to get your iron levels back up, definitely. So that was like an amazing salad I had today. I had to share that with y'all because it was so good. I definitely could do me another one of those. His mom makes like the best tall salad. She always come up with like such creative ideas and stuff. It's a shame she hate my guts, but it's all good, girl. I don't know what to tell her because I can't change for her. I just love her from afar. You know what I'm saying? I just love her from afar. That's all I could. But some more tips with the herbs. It has helped me with my period pain. I have noticed that it also helped get my period started on the correct day according to the app in my phone. That was a first for a long time. Usually, according to my app, I'm always a week late. But this particular time, when I was taking the Cersei, some tea that I ordered from Amazon, it came on the day that it was supposed to start, and that was like really awesome, because that never happened before. So, I was just like, well, maybe your calendar just wrong. Nope, your cycle is wrong, Miss Nicole. So we definitely thought that was pretty darn awesome. And we'll be right back after these messages. Hey everybody, and welcome back to SCDC Presents The Aged Woman. And I am Miss Nicole, and today we are doing my segment, That Good Herb Talk, talking about some tips and different things that I've learned about using the herbs and what changes have I noticed. So as I was saying, taking it seriously, and I was just balling it, and it's very bitter. It's bitter. The name of it is bitter melon, and it's very bitter. Just get you some sugar to sweeten it up or whatever. Or you can infuse it with any type of different kind of tea. Like a lot of people think that they have to take the tea the way that it is. Like you could get just a regular black tea, and because of the strong flavors of the black tea, it'll drown out, or some chai tea, CHAI, or you can mix in, well, I wouldn't mix in anything. I would just drop a tea bag in there. Something great, some lemon and ginger, lemon and honey or something. Any one of the Bigelow teas. I love Bigelows. Or really just any kind of tea. It don't even matter, because the one that I found at the dollar store with the apple and the cranberry was banging. Oh, that thing was banging. I dropped that in that bitter melon tea, and that gave it a whole new flip on it. It was just like, So, you can use whatever kind of tea you like. Just drop it in there with the herbs, just to give it an infused flavor of some goodness. Because everything don't have to taste the same. You know what I'm saying? So, and it'll make you want to drink it more if you really create you something really good and wholesome. And then don't forget, it's your medicine. So you want to put some love into it, because this is for you. You know what I'm saying? And you should make enough for the family. Everybody should be drinking that all the time. Just drunk on herbal tea. Everybody just drunk on herbal tea. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just drunk on herbal tea. Just make them drink it. I don't want anything. You want something to drink that herbal tea. Because you just pouring love into them. You just think about that. When you really come up with something good. Imagine a house where everybody in the house is calm. Everybody is calm and just relaxed. If you put on a coffee pot with about 5 chamomile tea bags in it, everybody in there going to bed early and being calm and relaxed. Everybody. Why are we not thinking like this? Everybody in the house chilling and relaxed and ready to go to bed, just off a box of chamomile tea. Child, please, y'all better go out and buy some chamomile tea tomorrow and try that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very relaxing, and the herbs is what's going to heal us from our PTSD, It's going to stop us from choking Karen at the grocery store. It's going to stop us from fighting with Jack and these folks. It's going to make us want to come home, because our house is going to be an environment where everybody going to be at peace. And you're going to like that. You know, chamomile, just everybody drunk on chamomile tea. You know, well, let's just start anyway. You got to be drunk on it, but it'll be wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Just have everybody relaxed. And mom, you have to create that environment for them. That's why I want you ladies to use, you don't have to buy a whole lot of stuff, but chamomile tea is right there by the coffee in the yellow box. The mint tea is in the other box. And I haven't really done the peppermint tea because Dr. Savy said that peppermint was man-made. He said that peppermint was not good. So I try to stay away from things that he didn't recommend. Now, you heard me say I tried, because some things I'm going to fucks with. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I'm going to fucks with. But hopefully by the spirit of Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushua, I'm going to deter from them too, because I want to be in order. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I need my white sugar, because I just got to have the white sugar, because I can't afford to like buy a whole lot of agave. Like, and we drink coffee, and like I said, I be on the tea, and I need something to sweeten it. I don't have a lot of money to keep buying all kind of expensive sugars. I just don't. Just keeping it real, you know. So, and white sugar is cheap. Well, actually, no, because I can get the brown sugar at the sugar cane, but sugar cane and white, you know, the sugar cane is just bleached flour, you know, so bleached. The white sugar is just bleached sugar cane, so it's the same thing. But, you know, I actually like the other one better, but it's still expensive, you know what I'm saying? So I really would like to get a better sugar alternative, so I could just leave that alone with my teas, or just beat the sweet tooth that I have. And I know the sweet tooth comes from me needing to detox, so I'm totally aware of that. And we're going to talk about that right after these messages. Detoxing all day, all night. That's right. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, and welcome back. And like I was saying earlier, we have to I forgot what we were saying earlier, because I had to get up and go check on my husband, so I kind of threw off my train of thought, but we just gonna wing it from here. Something that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the detoxing. Detoxing is the beginning of getting that's like the first step to change, is to start detoxing. Yeah, you still gonna be eating meat. Yes, you still gonna have your cravings, and you still gonna be eating the same thing, because it's just not gonna happen overnight. You cannot just change your whole life. Just today kids, we're just giving up sugar. What? Everybody flipping out on you. You can't just wake up in the morning and say that, mama. You tripping, mama. We need time, mama. So, I know I'm tripping. It's late. It's 12 o'clock at night. I'm running on fumes here, y'all. I've been up since 7. So, I'm going to finish this one here, then I'm going to bed. But listen to me. So, you're going to have to start detoxing everybody. Y'all need to poop. My stepdaughter, she told me, I said, well, did you take the medicine that I gave you? I said, did you cook it right? I don't think she cooked it right, because she going to tell me that she the first person that said it didn't work for her. So I was like, man, she must be really backed up. So I made a special brew for her, you know, and I sent it with her brother. And I was like, get that to your sister and tell her to drink that tonight. And don't be playing around. You know what I'm saying? Don't be playing around with the herbs. One thing that you are absolutely going to get tired of is that people, you make the herbs and they don't use it. If you don't use the herbs, they're not going to work. And if you don't understand if you buy the herbs and you don't use the herbs on you, then how you going to tell somebody else what to do? I'm using this stuff on me because I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to use this stuff on my husband because I'm going to heal him, and I'm going to keep praying to the Most High that he lead me and guide me. He led me and guide me to Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi, he ain't no liar. So everything that he said, I drink that like soup. Just drink it up, that soup, that good talk. I want to hear what you got to say, Dr. Sabi, because whatever you did, you heal people. So I need to know what you know so I can do that too. You know? So you need to be able to at least make your family comfortable, make your family feel safe, provide a good environment, and that chamomile tea will help that. The next thing is senna. Like senna tea, I got that off of Amazon as well. And it doesn't cost a lot. You don't have to make a big investment. You know, senna tea is the best laxative that you ever gonna find. 3 hours. So what you do is, if you got bathrooms, you stagnate everybody out. 3 hours. And 3 hours. That's all you need. And you're going to blow out something wicked. You hear me? And you just keep that going around the house till everybody's stomach just flat. And yours too. I'm telling you, talking about something. I love it. I love it. But then, ladies, as we detox, we cannot go back to the same stuff. We just can't do it. You know? We can't go back. We can't go back to our old same habits. So as we detox, we just let the family know we changing this. I'm gonna be changing this. We're gonna be trying this here. You the one who do the shopping. You don't tell the kids what to eat. You don't tell the kids what to eat. The kids don't tell you what to eat. You tell the kids how to eat. So all that, I don't eat this and this, we're changing. This is a new day. I'm taking control of the house. And my responsibility is to make sure that you get good food inside of you. So this is what it's going to be. This is not going to be what you want. Because you don't know what you want because you're a child. I'm the parent. I'm the one who's studying to learn what you need. Because you have been lied to by your enemy. So I'm going to tell you what you need. And as I tell you what you need, you're going to like it. And you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to learn that to make that a part of your life and your children's life. And that's just how you house them, where they don't really have a choice. Because it's really not optional to get in order. That's one thing that people think, that it's like optional, like they have a choice. The package got to come, everything got to come together. You can't just have a piece of a puzzle. You got to have the whole puzzle. See, if we can accept that we were taken captive, if we can accept the fact that we was taken captive, then you got to accept the fact that your food was left over there, and that the reason why you see us dying the way that we do in our older age is because of our food. So you have to accept both parts. Because when you took the black man from his homeland, you did not bring his food with him. So you have to realize that in everything that you do and begin to make changes. It's not going to happen overnight. But you need to figure out that list that Dr. Sabi left behind, that food list. Sisters in Your House Child Life Group, I have a list of Dr. Sabi's information. You got to get that list, and you got to eat as many fruits and vegetables on that list. Because that's what your body needs. That's what your body is going to need to feel better. We all want to grow old with our husbands and love them. Don't nobody want to die young. Don't nobody want to be the couple sitting up at the doctor's office because their husband's sick or their wife's sick. You don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm that. And I'm telling you, if you make changes now, don't wait till later. Now, today. Start now, because it's important. High blood pressure means soft penis later on. High blood pressure means soft penis later on. So you need to cleanse him and heal him if you want his stroke to be long and strong. You feel me? I hope you do, because that's the truth. So, you better take care of that thing. That's why I'm making sure I'm gonna get to my man. Still about have me a child later in life, but I'm gonna be like 50 something, probably having my first child. That is gonna be wild and out of control, but that's just what it's gonna be. I probably will be an old woman having babies, totally insane. But what's wrong with that? I could do all things. Sarah was an old woman. I get this uterus right. You don't know. I might be able to birth a Don. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who I just give him to his daddy. I just nurture him from afar. Make sure he eat right and have what he needs. I actually want 2 babies. That's gonna be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling y'all too much, but that's just my thoughts. I told y'all it's late and I'm running on fumes right here. Let me stop right now. I'll be right back after this message. Hey everybody, and I'm definitely about to wrap this up because I was just listening to my last day. I'm like, I was just straight bugging. But anyway, so finishing up, definitely, if you want to start experimenting with herbs, I definitely recommend it. I'm going to be dropping more information, so just keep listening to my podcast because I'm going to keep letting you know, things that you want to get, things that you want to buy. And this is information that Dr. said, because some of us don't have time to study that whole thing. It's because it is a lot. But I've done the research for you. So all you got to do is just listen and apply the knowledge. That's it. Just listen and apply the knowledge and you'll have great success. I promise you. So make sure that okay, and so let me give you another update too. Another update with the herbs I've been noticing is that I have been releasing mucus, and I'm gonna just keep it like that. That is like wow. You just be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm ovulating, I actually know that I am. Like your body, like the textbook says you would know. I actually know when I'm ovulating, which is it's crazy because I didn't never know what the hell that meant or what it was supposed to be or whatever it is. But I actually now I do because I'm ovulating. So, and I know that's due to the herbs. So if you get in order, if you start with your detox, right? Start detoxing. Get you some senna tea. Start detoxing your whole family. Share this with your family. Take them on this journey with you. Don't just go by yourself. Take your your husband and your children on this journey first. And this is not optional. This is like I'm housing y'all and this is what we gonna do. That's how you do that. Because it's not optional to be healthy. It's mandatory. Okay? It's not optional to be healthy. It's mandatory. So they don't really have a say-so. Because if you don't buy candy, where are they going to get it from? They won't get it from you. But you'll give them something else in return. You know what I'm saying? So, but, and if you create a nice, calm environment, they're not going to want all that foolishness. And also, too, we'll get into that later about feeding them. Because that's going to be a whole other thing, child. But the herbs will help you do your research. And things that are ailing you, problems that are with you, study those herbs and have those herbs. If there's somebody in your family that suffers from asthma, you definitely want to research herbs that deal with asthma. You know what I'm saying? So you can have those herbs in your house. That's how you come up with a plan for healing your family. You look at each individual person and you say, okay, this person has this problem, so let me have some of this. Okay, I have this problem, so let me have some of that, because this helps with this and that helps with that. And you can only discover that by doing your research. You know what I'm saying? So once you do your research and you pick up this knowledge, you're gonna feel more empowered and you're gonna feel more useful to you. You're gonna feel more useful to your family. you may not have a medical background, but you don't need a medical background to understand how to apply the herbs and how to make them work. But the first thing starts with you detoxing the whole family, and I recommend getting senna because senna works, period. The pods, the leaves, make the tea, whatever you want to do, but get the stuff and start giving it to them. That's vital. All that, you still got the hot wings in you from the last Super Bowl, and you eating more hot wings than Super Bowl. Don't you feel like? I mean, that's the food is in your intestines. It's just sitting there. And you've got to start removing that food, that terrible food that we've been eating. And you've got to start replacing that with beautiful, colorful vegetables. And the more beautiful, colorful vegetables you put in your body, the more beautiful and colorful you're going to feel. And it's just going to be beautiful. Right? So I'm not going to talk it off because just like I say, it's 12:28 Eastern time. My husband finally went to sleep. We had a long day. I'm tired. I got delirious on part 2 of this darn thing. Telling y'all my deepest secrets and all kind of mess. Y'all don't need to know all that. Because y'all be like, I told you, my opinions are, this is it's true, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a sugarcoat with you. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. You need to have some herbs because they work. And the only way that the herbs don't work is if you don't use it. Period. If you don't use the herbs, they're not gonna work for you. And everybody wanted the health is wealth. What's the point of you building all this stuff up and you can't do anything? You want all your teeth and everything that fell out because you ain't been taking care of your teeth. Your hair falling out because you ain't taking care of your hair. This ain't right because you ain't been taking care of that. Health is wealth. Beauty fades. Dumb is forever. So take care of your body. Be smart and take care of your body because it's the only thing you got that's keeping you here on this earth. Once the body's gone, you gone. So you got to remember that. And it is our responsibility to take care of our families and to teach our kids to eat healthy and be right and exercise and do those good things. That's what mothers do. Mothers nurture. We love and give ourselves. So I don't have any kids right now to love and do that for. So I'm giving all my love to you guys, to my people who listen and people who need me. If you good, then my messages ain't for you because I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to that young woman who needs somebody positive to tell her what is going on. I'm here for that sister who is by herself and really just trying to make it work with this guy. He just giving her the hardest. She feel like she just her back against the wall. She ready to throw in the towels, but really don't want to. I'm the girl who done been through a lot and just really want to see some changes. I'm here for them. If that ain't you, then you go on and listen to one of my other excited episodes. But I'm here to attract my tribe because there's women out there that needs a word and some guidance, so that's what I'm here for. If you ever need to talk, queenfromcreation@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel where I upload videos, a lot of updates about the garden and how that's coming along. That's usually what I put on there. I spend a lot of time on my podcast because it's easier for me. And I don't have to sit down with the videos and do recordings of myself, But I know people like to interact and be able to see you. I just don't have time for it right now. That's the only thing. I'm going to get back into the videos once I get my garden and I can shoot videos like out there in the garden and upload and do different things like that. But I just don't have time for that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no telling, like, when my husband will wake up and be like, baby, you hear something loud. You hear him calling me or something like that. So I'm just taking a break on that. And this is the only thing that allows me the flexibility I need, because I have to get it out of my spirit. When you call to do something, it's like your obligation to do what the Most High asks you to do. And I have a calling to get this work done. I want to help my sisters get past and get their house in order. You're focusing on the wrong stuff. We got work to do. So that's what my calling is. I have that need to help you sisters, and I just want to do my part. So on that note, I'm going to say shalom, good night. I love you guys. If you need me, I'm always here. That good herb talk, I'll be back with another one once I learn some more stuff and I get some more sleep, because I am on my last leg right now. Going upstairs, check in on my husband one more time, then I'm gonna go upstairs and go to sleep and get me some rest, because I'm absolutely tired. And I will talk to you guys next time. Shalom.